Mbuso Lizwi lenkosi Samson Ntshangase wonke lamagama ku ID khona elilodwa afanele lingene liba ngesaba khona ispace. Well ngiganiwe ke na uzozethula ubetter half eduze kwami angeke nami ngimethula uzozethula yena.
It's very strange mkazi ngoba kuye kuthiwe uzoshiya abazali unamathele, but now when you seem to be kodwa it's fine. Kodwa namhlanje sethi 10.
No, the problem ngizongamuzwa noma uyakwazi ukukhuluma noma akwazi ukukhuluma. Yes.
Ngikhetha ubuhle bakaNtshangase. Ngizalwa eMambatheni, ngiwumthiya. Asentendeni isandla ngene.
Wene la.
Sibambisene ke nomgazi for so many years kwezothando.
Hey, kanti wagcina ukushiya ukuthi ngiyathanda.
Ponono.
Hayibo.
Ponono. Saseteri. Ponono sai. Saseteri. Ponono sai. Saseteri. TJ.
Kwenziwa kanjalo ke mgaba.
All right.
Good.
This long. I'm glad to be part of this retreat. It's my first time to be in a retreat of couples. And then when I don't know whether so my Mangelbamba, I don't put it. Yes. It's a game. That's a good idea. Again, but it's this time. I'm happy. This is my better half. Is my best friend. Is my partner in crime.
All right.
Is my everything, my daughter. I'm happy to be part of this, and marriage is a journey.
Yeah.
It's part of those journeys. It's another chapter in our life that we are opening up as a couple. So we've had a lot of in a journey there's ups and downs. There's rainfall, there's sunshine. But the one thing that I'm happy is that it looks like it's the morning. Because I can feel the sunshine.
We can go home, we are done. It's done. We can just go back to sleep now.
Oh, no, you introduce yourself.
Sanibona, igama lami uMbali, igama lasekhaya. Sanele Khuluse, ngishade ngiyajabula.
Thank you. Amen.
Blessing Sanele Mkhwanazi. Ngihamba Okay, ya umndeni womkhwanazi lona bazalwane blessing sanele mkhwanazi ngihamba noNdunkulu wesizwe sawondo mama watana bami
Amen.
yes umkhwanazi so yeah sizothokozela ukuba kunye nani sihlanganyele nje nama couples ahlukahlukene athanda uThixo.
Amen.
Athandanayo.
Yeah.
Wow.
Impondo mna. Ayithethi indoda kuqala ngumfazi.
Ngoba naye ke ukhona ayindawumhlelile. Hayi ke.
Hello everyone. Kamala Bulungi. One day, ngalindele. I was blessed with this hunk. Love of my life. And sesishadile, sesihambile Jenny, ngiyamthanda kakhulu. Thank you. Amen.
Hayi mina koqala mina ke ngoma kwaqala yena hayi kodwa nokuzisho hayi sanibonani nonke ngokhethelekile ngibingelela abafundisi program director nawo umuntu olenze igama lami ngumezwa kaMathe ngihamba nomuntu wami lana uma wengane zami engimthandayo.
Amen.
Director. Program no mental case.
Thina basoshangana iqala ukukhuluma amadoda kuqala.
Hayi mapombi.
Yebo, siphuma ngayo futhi siphasa ama passport manivakashele thina. Hamba kakhulu.
Ngihamba nomkhaya wami.
Siyabonga umama uKhosi Mathe owaba nenhlanhla nje ngelinye ilanga ehambela eyogawula ezizweni ngapha kude bahlangana noMendo uyilahlele with this hand aye muhleke lo bhuti sengimama sengibukile boba ayimphethe bomama ufuna ukuba yes sashadiswa ubaba uKhoza sasesiphinde sishadiswa uTJ sesiku 10 years uyakhumbula la mshado wekhethe anniversary noma kuthiwa uyaqala ukwenza i-anniversary wanamantombazana amahla u3 uyenako ubaba wasenzela isiqosethi 10 years esishayelele isipikile kade ngimhlebele nje i-time flies ngithi in 6 months time sithi 20 so kuzomela silethe lo munye 10 years nje so ngephila TJ ngoba you've got another 10 years uzofake bonke ke manje ngoba uyisipikile
sokuzoba
siyabonga
Sesimemile nje kuleyo tenda sidinga. Phakame ngoba ngithanda ubaba uJani. Nekala lamthanda ukuthi kancane.
Ufaka flash la.
Ngiyabona ugqoke ngathi yakhanya kodwa nami ngizostand out.
Washuka indosi.
Ndiyathanda ukubingelela abefundisi bephakathi kwethu kweli gama lenkosi Jesu Kristu. Ngibingelela amadodana enkosi wonke akhona, ngibingelela nomama bonke. Kuyisibusiso ukuba phakathi kwenu. namhlanje. Okhulumayo ngubaba ucele ngihamba nami nesithando sami. Ngicabanga usahlangana naye for the first time ngibeka amehlo wami kuyena. That was in 93, I think. Back then, I was around about 19 years, then we were 18. So up until now, sishadile sesimobala sesihlala iminyaka eminingi. So ngiyamthanda kakhulu, uyawuthokozisa umoya wami.
Udirector ngizikane cha hayi siyabonga kakhulu ukuthi sihlanganyele nani futhi especially kule nkonzo le yama-couple. Uthembekile wakacele. Ngiyajabula ke ukuthi sengiyakwazi ukuthi ngithembekile wakacele. Yabo njengoba besho nje sahlangana sibancane. Iyangihlula le ukuthi ngwakacele. Ngifike ngithembele wazona bengithi hayi ngisho wakacele. So kuyahambeka siyabonga uNkulunkulu ehamba nathi endleleni yokuthandana futhi siyabonga ukuthi sisila futhi sisazogqugquzela kona lokuthandana. Engathi abawuqalile lo msebenzi maqhubekela phambili. Siyadinga impela ukuthi sihlale sigqugquzela le ndaba kamathandana ngoba yinde indlela kodwa ngokusiza uNkulunkulu uyekubona ukuthi kusamnandi. Ngisajabulile ke mina kacela kakhulu futhi. Ngisajabulile angifini ukuthi kade ngaba khona. Angifini. Ngiyabonga.
No crossing. Safe, no crossing.
Namahlonike mina ukukhuluma phambi kwabantu. Undlovu lo mkhulu Ndlovu. Kade ngilongizwa lithi lahlangana thina waka next door sekhaya. Akuyena umakhelwane. Wa next door. Yazi la mona. Mayishawa ngale ngangini. Ngiyathuma ndamini.
Wow,
Go to 34 years.
Wow.
Sibahle sinje.
Yes.
Wathi uzongithanda ngize ngibe nezinye ndoda ngiyabona yaqala. Yebo.
Sanibonani. Ninjani?
Oh, Mamdo.
Makaphuzi bazalwane. Ngumama Ndlovu njengoba ke eseshilo ngumkhaya kamfundisi wami nomama emahlabathini. Aseke sengikhethwa lapha eLamotike. Ngiyacabanga kuyisukela emakhaya.
Jump on my fence.
Sanibonani. Nkosi okwamanzini. Ngihamba nomngane. Masosibo. Umshingila. Umama uke wacula wathi unesibonelo sakhe saseThekwini. Mina ke ngiwasemntubaduba emakhaya. Esami isibonelo saseThekwini nasi. Yeah, it's been a journey. Ubaba uMgazi uze waqala into yokuxhumanisa ama-couples. Ngicabanga ukuthi bekunya kudlule lo nyaka lo. Okwesithathu sihlangana sizoxoxa le ndaba yokwakha imindeni. And I must say ukuthi it started feeling like now we are in a honeymoon. ayise kumnandi mshado ziyakhala kumnandi kakhulu bekuyi-birthday yakhe ngomhla ka-18 saphuma saya kwenye indawo siyothi nje ukuthi kancane uma ngabe fika laphaya ngoba yena cabanga ukuthi hayi lo pholo wayesemakhaya akazi lutho uthi hayi sizocela itafula nje siyazi ukuthi asibhukhile ngase ngiyikhomba ngathi awubheka umanzini lapho lapho igama labantu bakwamanzini wathuka wathi hawu ususeThekwini so-ke kumnandi wenza impilo yami ibe mnandi kakhulu every morning ngiye emsebenzini. It's difficult emsebenzini like nama-challenges but abangiboni ngine-frustration because i-energy engiyitholayo ngiyithola ekhaya. I'm smiling all day. Masosibo wami lo.
Ngiyanibingelela lonke igama likaJesu Kristu waseNazaretha.
Amen.
Ngiyena kubaba okhuluma kakhulu mina ngijela ukuyithulela. Kodwa ngiyabonga baba umgazi ukuthi benze bahlanganisa le getaway i-retreat yethu. Siyabonga kakhulu. Igama langu Silindile. Ngizalwa kwaSosini, Mathabethe, uMageba, Mancubeni. Ngabonwa uyena uManzini uSengwayo. Inyama kayishishe ngamabhebhezela. Yes. Hamashe.
Wavela kwasa angikuqe ngendoda. Ngihlale futhi.
Siyabonga kakhulu and siyafisa ukuthi kwenzeke futhi engathi ngalokho kwenzeka lama retreat lawo siqine emshadweni ube lula kube mnandi. Siyabonga kakhulu.
Isihlalo sika program.
Ikhamera lapha manje. Imile.
Hayi ke sekulitheni lika director.
Oh.
Talukhanya kaManjongo, a better half of Urifile Manjongo. Umamtawu. Uthathwe ngobhungane uyazi ke nawe ke mgazi I'm sure nomathe uyazi ukuthi uNkulunkulu kodwa unganganabhungane. Hayi ngoba kuthiwa sithini uNkulunkulu kodwa unganganabhungane only because ukuthi emhlabeni never mind mgazi. We have been in this journey mgazi for quite some years. Noba nje umuntu uyaphuma uya anywhere kuba khona into ethi come back home. Baye bathi abantu sidlisiwe mina ke ayishame ayangidliswa ngasidlela wathi esathi siyifaka nje kangaka ngifaka yonke. We've been in this journey mkazi for quite some years with my better half. My better half mkazi that we have been walking. I don't want to say we're crawling. We were never crawling. Savele sangena. Inoba sasiyibhimba itoyi kodwa sangena ngayo. Yazi itoyi inalawa amandla. Othando in between for all these years. It's been a couple of years, baby auntie. It's somewhere about 23. Married, guys. Somewhere there. So kodwa ke I will let her even introduce herself. Ngoba njengoba sitsho she's the better half of me. If ukusukuma mina kuphela asikasukumi emgazi. Sibona ubufana nantoni.
Ndiyabulisa igama elihle likaYesu Kristu.
Amen.
Amen. Ndiyacela ukuthi ningabisabi kakhulu utata seketsho yonke akabadeke kubheka half wami lo ndingurifilwe wakaliyewu ngathathwa ngapha kwamatshongida abankulu ngisuke eMatatiyeli sinotata sina 28 years sazana sina 23 years
I nailed it, 23.
Hey, thina yazi umthando into omnandi kakhulu. Ngumjolo ongapheliyo. Oko sajola from the day sasidibane ecaweni. Sasidibene kwi-youth conference yasichange. Hayi bo. Ndisuke eMatatiyeli, ndisuke eTabankulu.
Oh. Naughty boy.
Naughty boy. But
awuthoma ukucela. Ona 19.
Kodwa ke saqala ke sazi friends. Lamane lukhula kanjalo kodwa ke it was love at first sight.
Mamele ZB. Hayi ngoba ungayiphathi camera nje. The better half is seated there.
Sanibona.
Umshuthe wena futhi bese uzishuta nawe.
Usamkelisiwe wakashinga ngashadela kaMjadu. Ngihamba nesithandwa sami.
Amen.
The love of my life, my better half, umnyeni wami. Nosishuthayo.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, sanibona. Igama lami Nhlakanipho waMjadu. Njengoba seshilo unkosikazi ngihamba nonkosikazi wami. Sina 2 years sishadile. Sishadile so babomkazi. And le journey ngeke ngakhuluma emshadweni ngathi siyiqale naye from i-baptism. Sibuye sayiqala phansi baptism. Sahamba saya nayo emqinisweni sasemqinisweni sangena kwi-counseling ngomshado. After lokho sangena umshado ke sashada. And then kutheme kuhamba isikhathi wafona umfundisi wathi ulamanisa nini. Wathi baba if uthi phela inkinga zibe khona ukhona umameka uma wakho hamba uyokhuluma noma ubone ukuthi yini esingasizakala ngayo. Ngicabanga ukuthi on the day esakhuluma ngayo umntwana owenza that day. No, serious, it's true story. It's true story and it will tell you the truth, which is because I need to a testimony whatever. Umntwana wazala on his day azala ngayo baba. And wathi umntwana umephuma esibedlela ubaba was the first one. I think it was a couple of seconds ephumile. Wathi Nhlaka umntwana usefile ngathi uphuma manje nje. Wathi baba amagama akhuba ngamtshela ngathi unkosana okuhle konke aziyo. Wathi hawu nami nginamagama amathathu. Okusho khona impela ukuthi no yabo so ngiyabonga kakhulu baba ngiyabonga kakhulu ma I think ilokhozane ziningi izinto engifundile sometimes banikeze respect and look from far because awufuni ukuthi yabo lezi izinto sishaye sabantwana abancane and ngimjwayele sengimdala even though I'm the oldest member esontweni lasesheshi lasewoodlands. I was there from 1994. I don't think ukuthi khona umunye oyekhona ngo-1994. Ngidlule kubona bonke abafundisi khona nje omunye umlungu oqala owayekhona kwakuthi nje uma seshaya iBhayibheli aphuma edonsela usikilidi awushise so yeah, ngiyabonga kakhulu nokuthi nje sibe part of a family. Sasazane nomama uNdlovu, obaba uNtshangase, obaba uFakude, obaba uBhobungala. Yazi nje sengathi nje sonke sikhule ndawonye, siyabonga kakhulu.
Amen.
Last born.
Sanibonani. Ngoba sifike late kugcina thina. Nami nginaso isiponono sami. Igama uNkululeko wakambatha. Ngihamba noThobile waye wakasimelani. Umbatha. Ngimtshotshanga ngayikhipha zonke. Angikweleti. Siyabonga.
Sanibonani. Ngicela ningixolele bathi i-voice. Yeah, ngangisaba ukucela ubabambatha ukuthi size kule conference. Ngangisaba. But ngesikhathi ngimcela wathi I know sizoya baby because it's important for umshado wethu.
Amen.
It reaffirmed ngempela ukuthi sofa silahlane wami. So yes, siyabonga ukubalana and yeah, we're hoping ukuthi sofunda okuningi from all of you.
Thank you. Amen.
Honey, you have the wrong box. See, yours is the bad box, mine is the good box. My box is how the world works. This is the rational way to do it. This is the right way to do it. If you'll just trust me and live the life that I want you to live and become more like me, you'll be happier. Because aren't people always happier when they try to become like someone else? Of course. Don't we always become happier when we throw away and abandon who we are and who God created us to be in order to conform to the image of our partner? Of course, it is a recipe for happiness. So honey, if you will just abandon everything in your box and embrace mine, it'll all work out. And you convince and you convict. You convict because you make them feel guilty. It's like, okay, I don't want to be critical, but that's just kind of dumb. Okay, I don't want to be critical, but did that work out for your parents? No. So we're not going to do it that way. And we control and we coerce. And at the end of the day, here's the interesting thing. The winner is happy. The winner's happy. In fact, they're always grinning. I mean, life is great. They're living out their dream, and they've got somebody to help them live out their dream. And they can't quite figure out what's wrong with her and what's wrong with him, but he's coming along. He's doing a lot better. Just pray, because I'm happy because, we got two people working out of my box, right? And they ultimately and eventually conform to the image of your box, which, of course, this is the correct box. This is the right way to do things. So the third response is just the flip side to the person, or the opposite to the person who wins. The third response is we're the conformer. We become somebody we're not to compensate for somebody who won't love us. We become somebody we're not to compensate for someone who will not accept us as we are. We abandon who we are in order to embrace what makes another person happy, regardless of whether or not it works for us and works with us. We just basically conform. And conforming works for a while. It really works for the person who won. But it works for the person who conformed as well, because the temperature goes down in the relationship. The tension goes down in the relationship. As long as she's happy, I'll just deal with it. As long as he's happy, I'll just deal with it. But at the end of the day, when somebody in a relationship is simply giving up who they are to become somebody that they're not, at the end of the day, they lose respect for their partner, and their partner loses respect for them. And then the fourth response is the most common response. We just compromise. In fact, I think for many people, they think this is the goal. This is the win. This is how you stay married. You just compromise. And perhaps you saw this with your parents. Your parents weren't unhappy. They weren't real happy. They just got along. They just worked it out. Or maybe you've even said, my parents, they just kind of figured it out. Because in the compromised marriage, I'm going to do my part, and you do your part, and I'm going to keep an eye on you to make sure you do your part, and I know you're watching me to make sure I do my part. When in a compromised marriage, there's scorekeeping. Everybody's keeping score. Everybody's keeping record. It's a bit contractual. We agree. This year was my year with my family. Next year's your year with your. Don't even bring up next year, because we've already decided. I don't care what's happening, because we already decided. We've already worked this out. In this kind of relationship, whether it's a dating relationship, engaged relationship, marriage relationship, there's low trust. In fact, the trust continues to get lower and lower and lower. And where there's low trust, there's low intimacy. And here's why. You cannot be actually intimate with anyone you're not willing to fully give yourself to, and you will not fully give yourself to someone you don't completely trust. In fact, you can't give yourself fully to someone you don't completely trust. If you're single and you want to know the secret to great sex in marriage, it has nothing to do with sex. It has nothing to do with anything physical. It has everything to do with intimacy. And intimacy is tied to trust. And in a relationship that's characterized by any of these things, and maybe perhaps especially to this one, something begins to happen. I mean, it's still physical, but it's not amazing. It's not intimacy, because everybody is a little bit on guard lest they be taken advantage of. And it's ultimately very unfulfilling. It'll work. You can go the distance. You can end your life together. But there's a better way. And the other thing about compromise is this. This is a subtle thing. At the end of the day, a compromised relationship is fueled by a commitment to the wrong thing. And this sounds bad when I say it, but we'll talk about it. It's actually fueled by a commitment to the relationship. In fact, you may have said this before. You've heard someone say this before. You've heard somebody say, I'm committed to...
Kodwa, as we journeyed along, then I shared my dream. Guys, this is my dream, this is my vision. Then the how came into being. There are questions in the how. Are you going to adopt? Are you going to procreate? In the process, even the health issues come in, which sometimes sways your vision to reach to your goal. Absolutely. Yeah, you reroute. Yeah, but it makes a lot of sense. I'm sure Kajini not is saying about naive vision at our age. But it's more appropriate for younger couples.
Exactly, which is where you come in as a grown-up couple.
Yeah, like for instance, yes, when you get into the situation, to the journey, obviously that box gets filled up. But as time goes on, you reroute because of circumstances, because of situations.
I just wanted to share with you this strategic Alex said while I was driving to a meeting about 10, 2000, they were saying today is the Friday of love. And most of the people, they were saying the same thing. I love my marriage. So I goes, what how? I wonder what I love my marriage. I wonder what I love my husband, what I love my wife. What means I love my marriage? Are they married to the marriage? No, are they married to a person? So into Ezazalali at the times goes on, umuntu is comfortable in the marriage. So what you man would see now, I marriage. So it's because of money cool, izinto ziyazibaningi. Ugcine ngempela uthathe namabhox amabhokisi lawo umyeni bese donse lakhe lishona le umyeni donse lakhe lishona le. Then kulapho uzogcina sothanda imarriage yakho ngoba kusalayo ngisaphila kamnandi kodwa ibhokisi lakho likuwena manje naye ibhokisi lakhe likuyena niyaqhubeka nempilo niyaphambili. And my sister just said to me the other day, sikhuluma ngendaba zemishado. Then I'm saying, hey, abantu abaningi they do struggle when it comes to marriages. But abanye abantu they tend njengoba besisho ukuthi umuntu athi I'm leaving but divorce. Abanye they tend to say okay, I'm carrying on with my life. Umbona umuntu uthi ukhona with this marriage uziphilela impilo yakhe mina kuziphilela impilo yakhe. And mawubuka they are happy in some way. Kodwa noma kuhlangene kwabantu bonke nje ba-interacta nje bona ukuthi that spark is not there anymore. the indlela esenza ngayo leyo ukuthi baba umngazi mayithi ucela senze couples are said to Mambogungana. Yes, there are marriages, not couples. Everyone is married, but they are not couples.
Yeah.
So it's not easy to have a couples event where you get everyone wanting to go. Because they are married, not couples.
Couple, middle age, young and very small couple, right? We playing a game at how well do you know partner work? But it's a game. It's a game. I believe, but we're doing that game, right? So some trailer. Umgazi ke nowakwakhe bethu sobalinda ungabaleki mamfakude cela wena nje umamfakude will come here this time uzomanathi right, we'll ask questions angaziboni ubaba and then ubaba will respond later, right? Wena uzobhala la angaboni ubaba uphendule wathini. Then later we'll go and Baba Sibon, how well do you know your partners? Because I know what they don't notice. Even I'm sure we are I'm wearing black. So come this side, right. Right? The first one. Are we ready? Yes. Okay. Mama, sibuza ngawo, right? Later, Baba is telling ngawo, right? What signs let you know that your partner is having a bad day? What's going to Baba namhlanje sukulwakhe lumbu uzobhala ebhodini? What signs? Kuthi sukulwakhe namhlanje lumbi. Right, says Bonnie. Can your partner dance? Can you name your favorite restaurant? Your favorite restaurant.
Okay, see.
Restaurant. I'll see you, ma'am. Okay, the last question is ice cream in a coin or cup? Yes. When? Ice cream with cup or with coin? When? Yes. Okay. The last question is partner wako an effective communicator? Thank you, Siabo.
Share with 3 restaurant.
What about food there? I'm keep low, mama. This one is student. Thank you.
Hayi
Siabo. Baba fakude ingawe ini.
Athi ngwangwanase.
What signs let you know that hey baba namhlanje ayakamnandi umama ubona ngani ukuthi akuyabhida ekhaya namhlanje wenze njani baba ngiyathetha wrong umama uthi
Mama uthi shut up.
Enganeni noma kuyena.
No, nje general.
Enganeni ngiyathetha.
Okay.
Kuyena nje hayi.
Uyabona. Right. Can she dance? Umam.
Oh yes.
Oh yes. Oh, that's not the same thing. Surprisingly, no, Mama. Oh yes. Just like right. Favorite restaurant ka Mama? Wimpy. Okay, we'll take that.
Because Mom tell me time to come and then explore everything. So now we feel qualified.
Okay. Ice cream Mama uthanda in a cup or we call layer corn?
We call layer corn.
Okay. The last question. Ukuthi is Ubaba Fagude an effective communicator? Ithini impendulo baba? Are you a communicator?
Yes.
Oh yes. Thank you.
I know.
Okay.
I know. Score of yes. Right? It's 3 out of 5. Very acceptable.
Oh, guys. Right. What car would your partner choose if money was no object? If the money nje engekho imoto nje bengayithenga baba yini?
All right.
Okay, what is your favorite thing, Bali, that you do together no baba ukhulisa uthandani? Eniyayithandana nobabili. Okay, the last question. Does Ubaba love shopping or hate shopping? Baba Umama was in the kind. Which bank do you have? Yay! Right. If imali was not an issue, imoto bungayithenga yini? Ubhale ndiza phezulu.
I've bought the best car, so I don't have a...
No. I didn't think that's a rating apart.
Well, it used to be a Range Rover.
Okay, Range Rover. You got that one. Yay! Okay, now an opportunity to give her an updated vision.
No, I don't have any.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Does your partner Ubaba uyayithanda or uyayizonda shopping?
I ain't sure.
Ooh, I ain't there. I feel we boy. What do they do?
Okay. What was my question? Okay. Yini enthanda ukuyenza if you get a chance nobabili? Yini enthanda ukuyenza? No two. You like traveling? Umali uthi yeah, you like
Shall fireplace? Niqoqela indaba nje.
That is right. Babumbathi babheke phansi. Right. What does your partner do to relax? Sis Toby, what signs let you know that hey, my partner is upset today? What signs?
Izinja iphakela.
Okay, does your partner sing in the shower? 98. Can your partner do the laundry? Let's hear the last question. 101. What brand of deodorant does your partner use? Thank you, Siabo. Asizwe. Babubathi, when you say ekhaya urelaxile, what wenze njani urelax ekhaya?
Ubuka ngi-TV kanti lekizi.
What signs uThobilazi ubonayo ukuthi namhlanje udiniwe? Wenza udiniwe. Ubona ngathi namhlanje hayi kanuni wami.
Ngiyathula.
Shele.
Okay. Siyawuthatha inenye.
Asifuna isithole 100%.
Inenye. Can't be that easy.
Touch off the point, love.
Yeah, half a point.
How?
Number
97.
97, right? Does your partner uyakhuluma beshaweni?
Ngeke ngomntwana.
Yes.
Next one. What number?
Number 98.
98. Can you uyawasha? Do you do the laundry at home?
Umathi uyawasha.
And the answer there?
No.
Okay.
Washing machine.
The brand yeah roll on your 7 side.
Safely say we've got our first 100%.
Relationships or dream of relationships or imagine relationships with things in mind that we want to be true of those relationships. We move toward engagement with those things. We move toward the altar with those things. And essentially, we said last week, it's essentially like we all have a box of hopes and dreams and desires. And even if you're single and not dating anybody right now, you can sit down and sort of script out in general terms, hey, if I'm ever in a relationship, if I'm ever married, here's what I'd like it to look like relationally. Now, the problem is, or the challenge, it's not even a problem, it's just a challenge. The challenge is this. When we daydream about the future, our future, as we daydream and as we imagine, it organizes itself around our box. It organizes itself around our hopes, wishes, dreams, and desires. To put it another way, when I was single, I never daydreamed about becoming the perfect person for someone. I daydreamed about finding the perfect person for me. Is that just me? I never daydreamed about, I can't wait until I become the perfect person for someone. I daydreamed about the perfect person for me. So when I met Sandra, I thought, well, she's perfect for me. So I brought her ring and my box to the altar. I brought her ring and my box to the wedding. And the thing is, everything in my box seems perfectly reasonable to me. Why wouldn't everybody not want to center their lives around what's in my box? And she brought her box to the altar and to the wedding as well. And everything in her box seemed perfectly reasonable to her. But the problem is, when we hand our box of hopes, dreams, and desires to somebody else, the density changes and the weight changes, and what begins and feels to us like a hope or a dream or a desire feels to them like an expectation. And the interesting thing is this: on this side of the box, it's all hopes, dreams, and desires. On that side of the box, it's all expectations. I'm like, well, why wouldn't everybody want to order their life this way? And the person on the other side of the box is going, because that just feels like a lot of expectations to me. From where I'm standing, hopes, dreams, and desires. From where you're sitting, from where she's standing, all about the expectations. Next page.
Kukhona kwabamnyeka apha ekhoneni nkazi base usikhululiswe la ebethe there's still a dance show.
Yeah.
And I wonder why she was so specific. Exactly what wabuza. But now ke uthi ke mkazi ke ucela ukuyolala, but ke esothini ke singamadoda ke.
What's in the box?
We just have to submit.
Just as Christ.
Just as Christ has loved us. We are sikhulula ukuthi singayo la. Are you sure, Mrs. Mimi? Okay, sure. We can still go to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's winter anyway, so go salita.
That's the same thing. That says as you do not. Yes, I include eyenzekile nesenza. Kodwa ngithi angiyisho ukuthi kusasa sithina no-twin sister yami sizobe si-athende inkonzo yomngcwabo esihlobo sethu. Ngesikwazi ukuqhubeka. Ingaboni nje sengithathwe izinja manje. Sizobe sikhona bengisazoqhubeka nje nokumnandisa. Ngoba ukuthi uzoshiya kunanana.
Siyabonga.